Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Libra March 5, 2022. Today's transits are strong for making good use of your current resources. There can be a small triumph today as you harness insights into your life and find ways to apply them to make improvements. As the day advances, you can find yourself more focused or serious. The Sun and Pluto heading into alignment can turn your attention to your more deeply buried feelings, fears, and ambitions today and tomorrow. It's a potentially beautiful time for self-understanding and awareness that is eye-opening. Before the moon reaches its peak of fullness, the momentum will begin to build via your responsible 6th house of daily rituals, due diligence, and acts of service, bringing emphasis to the logistics of a situation in your love life. Do keep in mind that Venus continues to retrograde via your secretive 12th house of unconscious patterns, but there's more. Mercury, celestial ruler of your romantic 5th house of love, will station retrograde in your sign today, which means starting anything new is not suggested at this time. If anything, this is a time to focus on yourself and revisit what's been pending. As of right now, Mercury retrograde could take quite a hit on your sense of identity. You might be reconsidering what you want to do about your appearance or identity to stand out in your profession. But it could be difficult to find inspiration, as Mercury retrograde squares Uranus retrograde. As a result, you might have acted out in unexpected, yet surprising, ways, such as wearing something a bit unusual for the office or coming across differently to coworkers. Take everything in stride, as it will give you a better idea of what you want to embody post-retrograde. The moon not only returns for its first visit to your work sector for the year, but its first since Jupiter's return to your income sector, with a friendly aspect today giving both a boost. This not only begins the lead up to the full moons of 2022, but with new developments on the career front next week as well. The professional help that income potential needs has finally arrived. You are full of energy and other people are carried away with it. You feel like going out and having fun. Who could say no to that? It will be easy to encourage others to participate if you end up on the town on your own, which is unlikely, but possible. You'll have no trouble finding company. Your emotions are dragging you down right now, but don't just dismiss them. They're trying to get you to slow down and think about where you want to be this time next year. Be prepared for love to become a more permanent feature. You don't have to do much to get yourself noticed. Your secret is to simply be yourself, even if sometimes you feel a little uncertain. What matters is you're prepared for any eventuality. It's in the most unexpected of places your dream lover can appear. Busy times can be distracting, so take care to slow down your mind when you are making decisions. Concentrate on pacing yourself while things around you speed up. To help stay grounded in your emotions, try doing yoga twice a week. Focus on breathing deeply, expanding your lungs with the regular breaths, and stimulating the circulation of fresh blood to your vital organs. This kind of TLC will make you feel and look radiant at any time. Although it may not feel like it, you have always been one of the main instructors in your family hierarchy. On a day like today, you will clearly see the impact you have had on your family, as well as the impact they have had on you. If you stop to ponder childhood memories today, you will see the active role you had in teaching your parents how to parent you. While they may have gone into it with a sink or swim approach, you were both their educator and student. Whenever Mars and Pluto, the planets of war and revolution, align in the heavens, something that happens once every 2 years, things get a little volatile in the world. There is only so much we can control, but this year Venus, the planet of love, is involved in that alignment, and as they start to separate, there is a chance to use any volatility this may be creating in your life as an opportunity for healing. That is especially so on the home and relationship fronts. Just a day before Venus and Mars are not only due to return to your romantic sector, but will return aligned, the moon is putting the focus on your relationships. While this is an ordinary monthly visit, this last visit before the sun's return is a chance to become more emotionally engaged and connected. From tomorrow, the focus will be more on matters of the heart. Your tarot reading for today. Strength, temperance, and the world. A family event could happen in March, according to the first two cards here. It is an event which was expected but whose outcome was uncertain. Some people will be satisfied, others not. For your part, it will enable you to advance in your life plan. In some ways, this is an event that allows you to enter a new phase, as if you were going up a level, and your life was now taking another meaning, with an important family reorganization. It will require courage to welcome this event. But you will not be alone, and lots of people will be at your side to support you and help you get through it. Thanks to them, you will easily overcome this landmark and come out the other side a better person and stronger for the future. The strength of community is impressive, and in key stages of our lives we need to take refuge in it, to return to basics, to simple, pure, friendly relationships. When an event totally overturns your life, you have to be able to take it on board and to continue living without being affected too much. To do this, you need to do some extensive psychological, mental work. You should focus on the strengths of your life and cultivate them so you can continue to grow on these bases. Even if an event can change things, you will be stronger than it and will be able to cope with brio. Our eyes in the sky. The moon's connection with all of these planets allows us to access our deepest feelings. When the moon aligns with the south node of destiny, it gives us a chance to heal the past, or at least see the error of our youthful follies. It also adds an intuitive vibe to the day, giving us the psychic information that we yearn to hear and understand, particularly with Neptune involved. Venus, Mars, and Pluto stir the pot and create drama in our personal relationships because we all want to be in control and in charge. The lesson here is that none of us can control others or life. You can only control the way you handle your reaction to intense situations and avoid unnecessary drama. A good way to use the energy of the day is to focus on how you can heal the past and change the future. You have the power to create the life you want. Just be willing to take the necessary steps to attain the greatness that lies ahead. During this last conjunction, we see the entire picture with improved clarity. How have our principles fundamentally changed since the end of last year? Have discussions within relationships altered our definition of loyalty and fidelity? Are we still on the same page as those we are committed to, or must we now make some decisions to renegotiate our participation? Knowing when it is not only ethical, but liberating, to accept another's goals or differences of opinion, allows us to continue relationships with greater confidence or part ways respectfully. In the morning, the Scorpio moon squares off with Saturn in Aquarius, making it difficult to express our feelings. We might freeze out those who are interested in establishing a connection with us. Perhaps we feel that exposing our vulnerable side will diminish us or make us susceptible to others' agendas. Avoid making reactive decisions. Asking for personal space will help us to see which relationships are functioning healthily or which hinge on codependent dynamics.